period. 1842, Allensworth, a little boy who lived on a plantation, endured and survived one of the worst forms of human subjugation. He was always curious about what was inside those books. Because of his mother, Allen eventually got to take a look. Despite being enslaved, she encouraged Allen to learn to read, because what is good enough for the master's children was certainly good enough for Allen, yes indeed. She told Allen to play school with little Tommy every day. That's how little Tommy learned to read anyway. But please, Allen, don't get caught. The owner will beat you, then put you on the slave block to be bought. Eventually, Allen learned how to read, and his mother, Phyllis Allensworth, was so proud. Yes, she was indeed. We often speak of many heroes. Allen's mother, Phyllis, was one of our many sheroes. 1863. When the Civil War broke out, Allen escaped behind enemy lines. Finally, he was free and could leave being enslaved behind. Eventually, Allen enrolled in a school to start his education. That is what his mother wanted him to do. Let's fast forward a little bit as Allen continued his journey much better equipped. 1884, Allen eventually became a minister who was ordained to preach. God called on Allen to speak the word and to teach. Because he was a reverend and was free, the Buffalo soldiers needed him to see. They needed a chaplain that looked like them, so Allen applied for the chaplainship, which was open for him. Allen was appointed chaplain in 1886. He served honorably until he retired in 1906. After the pain and dust of war dwindled away, Allensworth dreamed of a town that was owned, managed, and governed by blacks someday. 1908. The town of Allensworth was founded in 1908. It grew and prospered until about 1928. Allensworth's survival depended on the economy and water. Also, the Santa Fe Railroad felt Allensworth no longer mattered. White settlers and ranchers complained about stopping at an all-black town. They threatened the Santa Fe Railroad not to come back, and so the main depot stop was moved a little further up the track. An economy that was hampered by the train that would not stop, a dampered water supply because all those artesian wells dried up. Without the economy and water, Allensworth could not survive.